with you this evening. I thought it would be great if I recorded one of the exercises from the book, the new book, The Journey of Psychosynthesis. And I don't know, I thought, which exercise shall I do? And it took ages and ages for me to decide. And then I thought, well, obviously the best one to do is the very first one in the book. But that's written for somebody reading the book and doing the exercise in a different way than we might do it this evening. So in the end, it's an amalgam of several exercises, and I think you'll hopefully get to the point of it by the end. It's a reflective meditation, which basically means reflecting on, thinking about whatever the subject is. The trick with reflective meditation, two tricks with it really. The main trick is to stay always focused on what the meditation subject is. So if the meditation subject is, for example, a cat, you could think dog. That would be okay, because cats and dogs can go together. But if you then went off to think about your dog's dinner, you're going too far away. So the thing is to keep your focus pretty much on what's being presented. And then the other thing with reflective meditation is that whilst reflecting is a kind of thinking, a kind of mental process, what you really want to be doing as well is noticing your feelings, what's going on in your body, your sensations, and maybe even some intuitive presence. So let's start the exercise. It's one of those exercises where you could close your eyes if you wanted to, or not. And you might like to have your journal or a notebook or something nearby, because there'll be a couple of opportunities to make notes if you want. So start off by thinking of your life, being aware of your life as a journey from your conception and birth through to the end of your life, your death. And if that was a line, you're going to be somewhere along it at the moment. And what I'd like you to do is just kind of consider that. Where are you on this line between birth and death? It's unlikely that you're going to die tonight. Let's hope so anyway. So you're not right on the death point, but I'm pretty sure nobody here tonight is only just been born either. So, just focusing on where you are. And now just let your attention be on the past, the line up to this moment right where you are now on the line. And just consider, what's the best thing that's happened to me in my life that brings me onto track with who I am, makes me the best person I can be at this very moment. Is it somebody I've met, or an event, something that's happened to me? Just let your own mind come up with. There's probably loads of different things. We have lots of positive and negative things happen to us in our lives, but just this one thing that's coming up now has really been very helpful to you. Kind of considering your better traits. What makes you the best person you can be? Okay, so bring yourself back to the timeline where you're somewhere along this timeline, and just bring yourself to here where you are now. This evening, doing this exercise in this group meeting. Affirm to yourself the rightness of being here now. It doesn't matter if other things are going on in your life which are disturbing you, or memories are coming up that you don't want to be dealing with right now, or you're thirsty and you can't wait to get to have a drink afterwards. Just you here now are in the right place at the right moment. And reflecting about your life and what you have here now. Just one thing. What's the one thing right now you would choose to take into your future, to take along that timeline as your potential unfolds? What is it that you are or you have or in your being now that enables you to know that you will carry on being the best person, the best being you can be in your life as you are? Who or what inside you can help you realise more of your full potential? And now reflect on who's been answering these questions, who's been doing these exercises, who's been reflecting. Who is this I or this me? Is it a good student, making sure they do everything properly and getting on in life, a spiritual seeker, a naughty boy who wants to get his lessons right for once, somebody that's here because they think they ought to be but they don't really want to be? It doesn't matter. Any and all of those different parts of your personality. Who is it? Who is it that is beyond all of that? Who is it that is your best potential guide right now? And finally, who is it that isn't any or all of this, but who knows you most deeply inside yourself? Who guides you from within?